Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me. Today I am finally making progress on a project that I've been working on for probably a few months now. But before anything, we always have to start with our tea. And my cousin gave me this teapot, but it is one of my favorites. It is so beautiful. For this project, I was wanting to make mini paint palettes that people could take with them when they go out to a park or on a hike, just something really portable and easy to use. Whenever I'm working, I always like to have a plant nearby just because it inspires me, and seeing some green on our recent rainy and gloomy days helps a lot too. I'm really trying to get in the habit of sketching first before I just go ahead with a project, and I'm just using an Archer and Olive journal. I just really love mushrooms, so I wanted to do at least one that had mushrooms on it. And I am trying to practice more on hand lettering, but for now I'm just kind of sketching whatever comes to mind. I wanted the corners and borders to be elegant, but something easy that I could duplicate on multiple. Time for another tea break. I don't drink that much coffee, but I really do love drinking tea. Something about it is just very relaxing for me. Typically, when I'm doing any kind of arts or crafts, I love to just watch things in the background. It just helps me focus. I think just the colors in anime always just make me so happy. They're very satisfying, saturated, and bright. But watching these shows does make me miss Japan a lot. I'm almost done brainstorming and just kind of doing a brain dump here. I went with pretty simple designs this time. I didn't want to overwhelm myself, but I still wanted to just have some fun and get some practice, because this is my first time doing a project like this. I got these poster color paints in Japan. Oh, it's probably been like 5 years now. But I think I just wanted to stick to one color this time for all of the paint palette covers. And I got these cute little spatulas that I can use to just get that paint out and put it in my little dish. We're finally getting to the painting part. I wanted to do just some leaves. I love floral stuff, but I also wanted to do some lettering as well. Here I'm just trying to figure out how I wanted to do the borders. It ended up being a lot harder to control this paint with this brush. I think the paint was just a little bit more wet than I thought it would be. But I'm trying to be really careful. I am not too happy with these corners, but I am really trying to control the perfectionism, not let it get to me, just keep continuing on. But I definitely need more practice with this paint to kind of get the right consistency down. No one look at that corner. I really hope that these paint palettes also just inspire people to go out and just have fun. You can totally, of course, use these at home too, but I think being out in nature always just feels more immersive. And it's so fun to just observe things around you. And that is good enough. I, of course, had to do some moon phase ones. So these are the 5 that I finished. I wanted to incorporate like flora and fauna lettering and then other illustrations. I had a lot of ideas that I was able to jot down, but I'm happy with the ones that I chose. I had to go in my apartment staircase or stairwell because this spray that I'm using, it makes them water resistant or waterproof, but it has a really strong smell, so I just didn't want to do this inside my home. And I may be spraying too much, but they still came out really well. After they dried, I finally get to add the paint to the palettes. Some of these bottles of paint did not want to open, and I had to go back later with some hot water and just run them under the hot water to open them again. But yeah, red was not wanting to open, so I just moved on. Just seeing how these colors were starting to fill the palettes was already inspiring me. I was wanting to use them so that I could do some painting. And I just went kind of in a rainbow color order. I had exactly 12 different colors, and so these palettes were able to fit all of them. There were some consistency issues. I noticed some colors were runnier than the others, while some were drier. So, for example, green was a little bit stickier. Purple was another one that was definitely a harder consistency. I was having a hard time making it look nice, but again, we're just trying to finish a project, not make it perfect, otherwise it'll never get finished. And we're finally on the last 2 colors. I have a sparkly silver. I usually don't leave all my paints out on my desk. I try and put things away, but after seeing how these colors looked, I ended up putting them on my monitor stand just so I can look at that rainbow whenever I'm working at my desk, and it brings a lot of joy. In our last color, I have a gold. We're so close. Luckily, this one had a much softer consistency, so it was able to just slide off that knife there. So I will be putting these on my Etsy shop. It's hard for pricing since I know these aren't perfect. Like the spray paint on the cover is not perfect, the paints inside are not perfect, but I think I'll be selling them for $15 each. So if you guys are interested, feel free to order one from my Etsy shop, and I'll put the link down below. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey. I hope you have a great rest of your day.